That's getting recorded.
You just read the top part to her,
Okay.
and then you can sign. Oh,
To Faith Desjardins of Woodstock, New Hampshire, in the county of Grafton, whereas there is a vacancy in the office of alternate budget committee member in the said town, and whereas we, the subscribers, have confidence in your ability and integrity to perform the duties of the said office, we do hereby appoint you, the said Faith Desjardins, a registered voter of the said town, and upon taking the oath of office and having this appointment and the certificate of the said oath of office recorded by the town clerk, you shall have the powers, perform the duties, and be subject to the liabilities of such office until another person shall be chosen and qualified in your stead. Given under our hands this 8th day of November 2023. Now she reads the oath.
I give her the oath, but you guys sign first.
Okay.
Yep.
I do not sign.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm not important enough.
Oh, you're-
I am just here to keep the peace. Now, if there's questions beyond what is presented to you.
While they're doing that, Faith, you want to raise your right hand? I can do it from here.
Yeah.
I, Faith Desjardins,
I, Faith Desjardins,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully and impartially
I will faithfully and impartially
discharge and perform
discharge and perform
all the duties incumbent on me
all the duties incumbent on me
as alternate budget committee member
as alternate budget committee member
according to the best of my abilities,
according to the best of my abilities.
agreeable to the rules and regulations
Agreeable to the rules and regulations
of the Constitution
of the Constitution
and laws of the state of New Hampshire,
and laws of the state of New Hampshire.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you, Faith, for stepping up and helping us out this year.
Well,
We appreciate it.
count my blessings when I'm in the least.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. I'm on a roll today.
Excuse me, this meeting's being recorded. Okay, next up, everyone should review and approve your contact information.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay, everyone's all set except for Marcy, who already gave it to Judy. Review and approve the budget schedule. Looks good to me. Any problems? Conflicts?
No.
I was just gonna say, she's already bailing on.
Could bring him.
I missed our anniversary on Monday too, remember? Oh my God.
We're gonna do the joint in Lincoln this year again.
Yes.
And is that date cast in stone? It always seems to change, so probably.
As of right now, it's cast in stone. I confirmed it with the town manager, and there'll actually be a joint board meeting that night as well.
They did that last year
Yeah,
too.
we're gonna just lump it and
But this year, they're running it because it's their meeting,
Right.
right? I don't have to run it.
you know.
like it better when you do.
But I set it up over there because you like the setup better.
Yeah.
So-
Because they all have to sit in the chairs
Right.
over here and it's just,
It's hard for them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's
Awesome.
some wiggle room. I think you'll see some of these we probably cancel, but just in case,
We've got them.
we got them right.
Possible non-profit organization presentations for appropriation requests.
Okay, so I didn't know how you guys wanted to handle that this year. I had them all fill out the new form that you approved last year. We get a ton of these that are usually whittled down through the board. And then we present to you. Do you want them all to present to you? Do you want to see just their financials? Do you want like one night where all nonprofits and organizations just come in? Or do you want to review everything, or do you want it the whittled down version after it comes through the selectmen? And I guess I need to know what you
would
want.
say- I will add some 2 cents here. I would think it would be nice that they're requesting money from the town, that they come to us and speak to us on why this money will, but to make it easier, why don't we do it selectmen and budget committee together?
Now, do you want everybody that asks for money or the normal people that you appropriate for?
I think maybe upload everything to the library, or upload everything to board pack. Let us review it and then say, okay, we wanna see these ones as a group, as a budget committee, and then maybe the selectmen say, okay, we wanna see these ones, and if they match, they match. If not, then we hear, but I think we should give everybody the courtesy to be
Explain,
reviewed by the board to say,
Right.
yeah, this one's a
Yes.
valid one to
Yeah.
come forth and explain.
Or we can do just one night of all of them and you can have all the.
30.
No, there's probably 10, 15 more than you guys see. I can't remember off the top of my head, but they're all filling out the forms. I mean, they really are. They're
If
going the
taking
extra
time to
mile.
Fill out that form, I think it's.
Yeah,
worth
and
valuable
they are
use of the
submitting-
time.
They're submitting all the documents, they're filling out the form, they're really, and there wasn't one that, well, one, the hiccup, but. So we could do one night of just organizations and nonprofits of everybody that filled out those forms. You guys can have the stuff ahead of time.
Yep.
And then I could just send out, hey, just like I do when I give them their deadline.
Yeah.
This is a night, if you wanna present, you should be here.
And I would say, I mean, we know Scott's gonna be away at some point, but if we could do it on a Wednesday, budget committee night. I
They
think
could,
the other two could be more flexible and.
Yeah, I think there
tonight
should be
available.
a joint one
Yeah, I
for
agree.
you guys, so they.
Yeah.
They
So
leave on the 21st
they leave on
of
the,
November.
and when are they back?
the 3rd of December, I believe.
Yes.
But they fly in, that's a Sunday.
Yeah, it's a Sunday night.
Sunday,
So
they
he
fly
would
in
be
late.
back.
So maybe we look
He
at the
would,
sixth.
there's December 6th, he would be there for the 6th.
Maybe
He would
have
be
them
there for
come on the
13th.
6th?
Six
Yeah,
of the
the
13th.
6th, yeah,
Yep.
or 13th.
And then prior to that, we'll decide who we want to come, or are we having everyone come? At that,
I mean, I think it's only, my opinion is it's only fair to let them all speak. If
All
they,
speak.
if they filled out that paperwork and went the extra mile. I mean, it's a lot of work. That's a lot of packets. Are
There was a
huge.
lot of packets.
And there may be some,
You certainly wanna review them before coming
right,
to the meeting, so
Yeah.
that you kind of have your idea of,
Okay.
okay.
and maybe if it's the 6th. I'll see what the majority comes back on. That's part of your guys' discussion, the meeting before, if you guys have all the stuff in the library and then. You guys can have a discussion and figure out what.
Mhm.
I mean, you might find out that some of these organizations are doing way more than we even know.
Right.
Are they the same groups every year?
Typically,
Do
yeah.
you ever say no to them? I mean, we don't see all these.
You don't see them, they get whittled down, that's what the thing, they
Yeah.
get whittled down before they even come here. And now
But now we have a form.
now they have a
Requesting
form
the same
and
amount of-
it's a lot of work for them to complete,
I think,
and they're doing it.
did we do this because Lincoln does it?
Well, this form came about between Lincoln and,
Yeah, because.
myself. and we made sure that it was uniform so that
Yeah.
these people present,
Yeah.
yeah, they present to. It's kind of like we do with our welfare guidelines, we try to make it uniform because
There's
That's
too much,
good.
there's too much crossover.
there really is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if they filled out the form and done everything, we can, as long as, if we can review them ahead of time, and give us an idea.
So we can have questions. and-
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you're
Yeah.
not gonna be able to fund everybody, that's what was happening in years ago, and it had to kind of get reined back in.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to figure out where you wanna fund. or who you want.
Now, do we have a ballpark of how much we should be doing, funding these, so we can?
With last year's.
Well, you'll have what you funded last year. You'll know what you funded last year versus all these other ones coming in. Depends on how much you want to increase the budget.
And I think the other thing too to keep in mind is they may be coming in for 5,000, but we might say if we have, if we have 10,000 to spend. And we pick 10 of them to fund, it may be that we say, okay, you get 1,000, you get 500, I don't think you have to fund them.
Right.
As they're typically what they're
Exactly,
at.
exactly,
Right.
you know,
I know a lot of times we picked organizations that didn't have,
other support.
like the hospitals and stuff will approach you guys, we kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you have CASA, Voices Against Violence, there's all these other ones that,
And do they normally
Kind
ask
of
like every town?
oh, I would say
And
so.
it's
You're gonna
still-
see that, they have to put what they're receiving from other communities on that form,
Oh, okay.
so you should
And they
see.
indicate on that form, the services, obviously, they can't say, oh, we helped so-and-so, but they
They
can
can say we
say,
helped 6 women.
we helped
Right.
6
Yes,
women in the
yes, and
community
not
or.
community.
And when I send that email, I can say, hey, be prepared to present how many people from Woodstock you assisted this year.
Yeah.
But it might be nice just to give them a voice,
Yeah,
or to find out really who's helping the people in our community and who maybe isn't so much.
right. And it's just nice to know what they actually do. Like you
Right.
hear about CASA, you hear about Voices Against Violence, but for
I
them to come and do a presentation, it's like, oh.
Right. I mean, I know
okay.
the people that we utilize a lot, Transport Central, the Bridge House, those type of, But I don't know, some people are getting assistance.
Right, that you don't
That I
know
don't
because
know.
they don't go through you, they go directly to
Mhm.
whoever those, yeah.
North Country Home Health, those are the people that I know are around. I can't think of all of them, but the ones that we utilize a lot, we are giving to right now. I don't know how much these other agencies are contributing.
Oh, I think that's a good point.
So we're shooting for December 6th,
I'm gonna try for December 6th.
so we would have, November 29th discuss. We
Right.
would have them all, so we can discuss them.
I think so.
Is there a deadline for them to submit it?
The deadline's passed.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say.
There's one that has, maybe doesn't have as much information, but that's because they've, restructured. So this might be just a hiccup year this year, and then moving forward will be good, but it's one of our normal. So I don't think it'll be an issue.
Okay,
So it's good. Everybody else is in.
anything else?
I don't have anything. I just,
Do we have anything for next meeting?
what gets through your meeting on the 14th will come,
Okay,
Here on the
so we're
15th.
gonna look at some budgets on the 14th.
yes,
Excellent.
and then depending on what comes through the select board will be. And then we should probably have a pretty good schedule after the 14th of when we're meeting with other departments.
Good.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else? Do you have a motion to adjourn? Second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
If you look down in your documents,
Mhm.
guys, I've got your,
Beth.
your timelines down there this year, your tax rate impact chart is in there. So it'll be hovering in your library too.